Right there, kid. You're in the right place.
Well, I'm gonna be honest here. A lot of the guys have been talking, and they've been saying things like, you've been talking about squirrels, this weird obsession with squirrels, so I don't think everything is okay.
He couldn't grow it or kill it or eat it, and he just plain old didn't believe in it. That was it. And there's one time he hit on up the old Saba Hills, San Saba Hills, going up with a couple of Texas Range buddies of his, hunt. Pretty routine, you know, he'd done it like 100 times before. Should have been a 3-day kill, but on the second day, well, it all went fuck. Somehow that night, he managed to lose his buddies and top it off. And Comanches, then went and took the horses.
This meat tastes like shit.
He was starving, and he was delirious, and he crawls up into this motte, like this group of trees out there in the middle of nowhere, just sticking up in this ocean of scrub, and he found religion. At that moment, he told me he found God. And it turns out that God, he's a squirrel. Yeah, big old meaty one. I found God, he used to say. While sitting and basking in the glory and the sublimity of mercy, I shot and ate that son of a bitch.
Well, you know, now that we're telling stories out here, let me tell you something about one time when I went bear hunting. You see, I killed this bear one time in the woods. We were all circling around, and I just turned the gun on everybody else and started shooting them. Yep. I tore off their ears and I wore them as necklaces. And I went from town to town wearing that same thing. Since we're sharing stories, Tom, I figured I'd just share that with you too. I also found some goat's milk. And after I was done, I just poured that goat's milk all over my head and I said, "Go white boy, go white boy, go."
Yeah, you might want to close your eyes, kid.